Let the camera focus, and here we are. Hey guys, hey Patreoners. What's happening? You get a little bit more of me. I realized I went into my old YouTube videos. Listen, every time I start podcasting, I just start. I just start doing it. I just turn it on. I can't be arsed to go back and look at what I talked about in the last one in case there needs to be a thread to tie up any loose ends, any follow-ups, anything like that. It is my greatest foible. Cause ain't nobody got time for that. And so when I'm like doing the editing and I'm figuring out what episode, how to label this episode, what number it is, I go to my YouTube after I've finished recording the episode. I go back to my YouTube and I look for what the last video was. And the last one was Podcast 147. And I also noticed in the thumbnail, I'm wearing the same goddamn top. So, that's how you know. That's how you know Ava is not giving a crumb's ass. She's not giving a crumb to a rat. She's not giving a crumb to a squirrel. She ain't giving no crumbs. She ain't giving a crumb to a bug living in her oven. I don't give no crumb to a bug about what I'm wearing and what I look like and such and so forth. So I didn't lay in bed with the lights off nihilistically. Instead, I remuxed. I did editing stuff, and then I accidentally went online and I saw that they're gonna restrict Tylenol now. They're blaming autism on Tylenol. Not based on any studies, mind you, just from RFK, just RFK, just because he said so. He just decided that autism is caused by Tylenol. So, good that we got that guy there. Good that we got that guy. Who sounds like a fucking leaf blower that got thrown into a river and is banging up against the rocks on its way down the river. No, that's good. We got that bubbling fucking throat monster. I know what he has is genetic or hereditary or whatever, and I should not body shame. I know. That's the last, but I can still do an impression of him, right? Can I? I'll still do an impression of him. Autism is caused by Tylenol, so. That's the first time I've ever done an impression of him. I just did that spontaneously, bitch. And that's actually not bad. Not bad. I'm gonna go find my Tylenol. Maybe do a spontaneous little Instagram video. If I take 3 of these in a row, I might get autism. Sorry, just posting my nihilist, violent extremism. God, it's so hard to be funny in this climate, you guys. It's so hard because goddamn, the world is going to hell. We're going to hell. We are the fall of the American Empire is well documented. It is happening. We are only just about halfway past year 1. We are 1/8 of the way through the full termination of the American Empire. God help us all. And Canada's going down with y'all. I hate to say it. I hope not. Look, flee. Just flee. Flee to Canada. Get refugee status. Come up here. As long as you don't vote for our fuckhead conservatives, you know? Because they want to be little Trumpers too. Maple MAGA, we call them. Don't you know? To my Americans and anyone internationally listening, watching out there, we have MAGA up here. Maple MAGA, we call them. Because it's Canadian, you see? Because maple syrup. That's fun, isn't it? Maple MAGA. It's cute. It would be cute if it wasn't so fucking harrowing. So anyways, I'm never taking Tylenol again because if I do, I might suddenly get an interest in trains. Locomotives, I might get really obsessed with trains. Hey, everybody, the worm in my brain told me that if I take 5 of these within 2 days, within a 48-hour period, I might suddenly find myself with a strange obsession with trains. Should I post that? That's pretty good. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. That's pretty funny. Yeah. You know? I'm all moved in to the new place. All I need to do is put up a shelf, which, you know, just like if you watched the latest podcast, that's fucking boyfriend slash partner stuff that I'm not gonna do. I need somebody to put up the shelf for me. I did everything else. I hung up everything else. But if there's screws involved and drilling involved, that's not anything I can do. I can hammer. I can hammer nails. Anything that can be hung via nail or pin with a hammer, baby, I got it. Because I'm a strong, independent woman. But as soon as there's a drill involved, then I am no longer a strong, independent woman, and I need a man or a partner to help with that. I also need I also need some kind of a drawer system, some kind of a desk for my extra bathroom materials. Because there's this counter and anyways, I need a man. I need a man to help me with that stuff. I do want to put that shelf above the oven, perhaps. A place for my spices, my salt and my pepper and my oils, my balsamic and my olive oil and my coconut oil and my salt and my pep and my garlic seasoning and my roasted red pepper and garlic seasoning. I put this shit on everything. Roasted garlic and red pepper seasoning is from Clubhouse brand. I think that's it. I hope Americans get it, because trust me, bitch, once you put this on your food, once you put this on your first food, you're never gonna put anything on anything else ever again. It's the most delicious. Nom, nom, nom. It is the best seasoning. Clubhouse, I believe it's called. I can put this down. You guys already know the jig is up. The gimmick is over. Clubhouse. Roasted garlic and red pepper. That's the one, baby. I gotta get me a big one. Instacart. Walmart sells it in small size. I wonder if I can order online a big size. I want the big one. And it's gluten-free. Wow. The website shows so many, not so many, just 3 different recipes. Wait, more? More than, pasta salad, cheesy bacon mini frittatas, roasted garlic and red pepper chicken bolognese sauce, warm artichoke spread. Roasted garlic and pepper baked salmon, roasted garlic and peppers haddock, roasted garlic and peppers pasta toss, peppers and broccoli fusilli. I have put this on all my pastas, on all my vegetables, on all this. Oh my God, it's the best. I'm looking at these ratings. One guy gave it a 2. Get out of here. Get that out of here. Thumbs down. It's so many thumbs down for that rating. Hell yeah. It's the best one. Yeah, it's the best one. Roasted red pepper and garlic. Roasted garlic and peppers. Yeah, that's what it's called, but I thought it was called something else. Yeah, I guess that's it. Okay, sorry, now I'm gonna go looking for where I can order it to my home. A big one. I want a big one. Costco? I don't have a membership to Costco. Foiled. I've been foiled. Next time I go to Mummy and Daddy's place, next time I go home to Mummy and Daddy, next time I go home to Mummy and Daddy, I'm gonna say, Mummy, Daddy, Papa, Mumsy, Papa, can we go down to the local Costco so you can buy me a giant year-long supply of roasted red pepper and garlic seasoning, please, Papa? For I am famished and I cannot eat my eggs without my cherished roasted garlic and red pepper seasoning, Papa. Oh, it's the best one. Get it? And if I had an editor, I would put it right here. Little image of it right here. I like this kicking back this far. And this lighting is like, I mean, it's okay. The angelic shit that's happening back there. I think it's just this makeup I did today is like, mwah, espectacular. Wait, you gotta get in order to do it properly, you have to have some spit in the back of your mouth. You gotta gargle it a little to do it right. See? There's gotta be a little spit back there. Hey, handsome. What? I'm gonna swallow all of that. I'm gonna swallow that entire loogie. Swallow it back. There's a guy in my DMs from God knows where who is ever persistent saying, "What's your type?" And I'm saying, people in my city. Let's start there. People who are real and who I can meet in person. I'm not about to become parasocial pen pal boyfriend girlfriend with some guy who lives in fucking Oklahoma. Okay? These men, you need to be real. You need to be real to me. And I know that you think you're so charming with your hey and how you doing. I know you think that's a very charming thing to send a girl. But you live in Oklahoma. And baby, I only know about that place based on the name of that fucking play. I've never been. Don't feel the compulsion to go. On my list of places I want to see in the world, Oklahoma ranks probably about 249th. Gotta be real with you. And no amount of hey and how you doing and what's your type and no amount of selfies that you take from this angle of you not even smiling, just like doing like a pouty big daddy look, Yeah, who's your daddy? If I could see the underside of your curled bottom lip and you're from Oklahoma, look, that's not going to be enough to to bump you up from 249th place. Sorry. You know, I'm trying to think who only John Cena could get me to uproot my life and move to Oklahoma. And even still, that would be a hard sell. And surely he would understand that. As a trans woman going to fucking Oklahoma in the midst of what is uh, a political play to make me illegal in America, you're going to tell me I'm going to go to the reddest state? Unless, what is it, Nebraska? I don't know. Those two are the same to me. Sorry, Americans. Nebraska and Oklahoma, surely they're the same. Tell me they're the same, because they'll be the same. If you tell me differences between these two, I won't believe you. They're the same. In a ranking of places I want to visit in the world, I mean, 249th is generous. But I'll stick with it. I won't change it now. 249th is Oklahoma, and tied for 249th, 249th B is Nebraska. You could buy me. I could tell you. You could say to me, "Come visit me. I'm in Oklahoma." John Cena himself. Look, let me break it down for you. John Cena himself could say, "Hey, Ava. Hey, how you doing?" And I'll go, "Oh, the game has changed now. Now you're the only hey, how you doing that I'll legitimize with a response, because you are John Cena. And you are meta verified on Instagram. So, John Cena, how am I doing? If you buy me a ticket to where you are, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come and see him. I'm gonna come now, and then I'm gonna come later to see you. Ding, wink. Here it is, another noisy train. Some of these trains are just fucking noisier than others. It's the GO train. That's the noisy one. I thought they were all made of the same train. But no, they're different train makes and models. Oh man, if I take enough Tylenol, then I'll be able to tell by sound which one of these, which ones are which. That's a funny bit. That's a funny bit. There are trains that pull up outside my apartment. And if I take enough Tylenol within a 24-hour period, I'll be able to identify which train models are pulling into the nearby station outside my window just based on sound alone. Is that grating for you guys? God, I hope that edits together into a good bit. I think that's pretty funny. That's pretty good. I might do that tonight. Ugh, I didn't want to do more work, but here I am doing more work. Alas. Get out, go on, get the loudest train of all time. Go on, get. Go on, get. Turns out if you have enough Tylenol, you'll be able to identify what train is driving by based on sound alone. That's the trick. You gotta do a Forrest Gump impression, and then create enough buzz and just like chop the hell out of your syllables. Just chop the hell out of them. Chop the hell out of your syllables and then just really enunciate everything you say. Just heave your diaphragm, heave it up and down, and just and croak everything out. Oh man, is that gonna get me in trouble with the law? I'm like I insinuated in the main episode, of podcast. I'm trying to be good. I am posting. I posted a couple stories. No, I won't. I look. I didn't. I didn't post anything about Charlie Kirk because I am staying out of it. I'm staying out of it. I am painfully aware of how the government is acting on a vendetta and persecuting people for their opinions. How un American. But that's real. That's happening. And uh, I don't want to jeopardize my potential to work in America, even though I don't think I'm going to move there. That is certainly not the play anymore. But I will do single gigs. I might do some tours very carefully indeed. And then we'll see about that from there. But, like, yeah, I'm just staying out of it. Staying out of it, not talking about it. I got a lot to say. But until then, I think this is still fair game. I can still do this. That's a fun impression that I didn't know I had until I just started doing it in this episode. Isn't that cool? Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna, now that I have to edit that video, I'm gonna be up all night. I have to memorize this speech that I'm giving in 2 days. And I'm super nervous about it because they've been playing up the importance of this thing. And it's at the Cineplex on Yonge and Dundas Square, which is like downtown Toronto. It's like Yonge and Dundas Square is like it's our Times Square of Toronto. And there's a Cineplex there. There's a theater. And it's in the VIP section, and it's been planning for a year, and I'm closing out. I'm giving the last speech. And my speech is like 18 minutes long. So I have to memorize the beats, and I have all day tomorrow to do so. But it looms, it hangs over me, and makes me so nervous. The stakes, and it's like, I just got to do this like I do stand-up, I got to just memorize the beats, make sure I remember the beats, and then go up there and just deliver with the beats, That's it. And how I get there just needs to be conversational and natural. And that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm good at. That's what I've done all my stand-up career. And, I just got to be gentle with myself because I know I'm the shit and I'm good at this. And I'm just going to crush it. I'm going to crush it because that's what I do. I crush. And it's good to be back. And thanks, you guys, for tuning in. Thank you for being so patient. And look what a change, by the way. Since the video that I posted last time on Patreon being like, I don't know, guys, it sucks for me and it's hard for me. That was a really tough time. And I gotta say, it still isn't easy. The news cycle certainly isn't making it so. And the state of the world is not, there's not much to be celebratory of. But, I'm going to keep trying. It's JFL Toronto this weekend. Yes. And that's going to be really fun and cool. And as soon as this week of obligations is over and I can focus back on having fun and releasing my special, then baby, we're good to go. Then we're fucking flying. Let's go. Let's go. Okay? So, take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Be good to yourselves. Talk in the mirror to yourself like you would a dog. That's what a friend taught me recently. You have to go up to yourself, and it'll feel silly. Of course it will. I have a little mirror right here, and I'm going to do it to I'll just do it to the camera. But check it out. Take after me. Do this. Try this once. And if it doesn't do anything for you, then fine. But it is meant to be like silly and fun, and it's meant to be put a smile on your face just in doing something so silly, but also to like look yourself in the eye and to give yourself that playful encouragement. So let's end on this. Let's do this. I'll demonstrate. And then when I say goodbye and I turn this off, you need to promise me that you are going to go and do it for yourself in the mirror, okay? Do it to yourself in the mirror once we're done here. So I'm going to tell you goodbye preliminarily before I do this. And then we're going to, you can even do it with me. And then you have to promise me that you're going to do this, okay? And then if you like it, if it suits you, then keep doing it. Okay? Because I've resolved to do this for myself daily, once daily. Okay? Because it'll lift your spirits and it's being silly as well, which is, it'll put a smile on your face. Just like when people say holding a pencil in your teeth activates your smile muscles because you're holding something like that. And it does make you feel a little silly. And in the combination of all those things, it lifts your mood even the slightest little bit because you're activating those senses. Anyways, here we go. And you have to full commit. No half commit, no 90%. You have to give it 100%. Talk to yourself like you would a cute puppy. Okay? Here we go. Hello, Dudu. Oh, you are so precious, and you bring so much happiness to people, and you put so many smiles on people's faces, and you are so cute, and and you are such a bright little angel, and people love you, and look at you go. You're just so lovely, and I love you, and I love you, okay? So you keep doing your do with your little face. And there's nothing wrong with you. And you are just a cute little bubble. So get over there and do it. Okay. Okay, Voodoo. Okay. There you go. How fun was that? So go and do it to yourself. You've seen a demonstration. And thank you all so much. I love you all. And we'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.